Mother, 41F. Who I, 18F. Cut out off my life because she cheated on my dad, 38M. Called me crying because I'm going to be the maid of honor for his fiancée, 29F. About 4 years ago when I was 14, I found out that my mother cheated on my father. I immediately told him and this basically led to their divorce. My mother was self-centered and abusive towards my father during their marriage. She also was barely involved in my life as a mother. My father was with me every step I took and was always there for me in my upbringing. Her infidelity basically crossed the line for me. She destroyed whatever was left of us as a family. I didn't want her in my life anymore. My father was granted full custody by my request in the divorce. I pretty much cut my mother out of my life, and apart from some texting, she isn't involved in my life, and that's how I want it to be. About a year after my parents separated, my father met his current fiancée. I was fully supportive of this relationship because it was great to see my father happy with someone who cared just as much about him as he does about her. For the past 3 years my dad's fiancée pretty much grew to be my best friend. She has been involved, supportive and helped me so much from the start. She has been able to support me in different ways than my father that have helped me greatly. She has definitely been my female role model in my life, and I can say that I have true love for her. She and my father are having their wedding this summer. She asked me to be her maid of honor and I love it. But out of nowhere my mother found out about this. I still have low contact with my mother, but we do text a bit. I did not tell her anything about this, but somehow she found out. She called me crying, saying that it would break her heart if I were to be the maid of honor at their wedding. She went on a rant that she will always remain my mother and that nothing is going to change about that. I just told her that I didn't know what to answer. I 100% support my dad's fiancée and want to be her maid of honor. I want to make it clear to my mother that she has no say in what I do but don't really know how to go about this. How can I make it clear that she has no say in my life without necessarily cutting her off completely? You don't need to explain it to her at all if you don't want to. It is your life, it is your choice. You being a maid of honor in your father's wedding and her being your mother have absolutely nothing to do with each other. I want to make it clear to my mother that she has no say in what I do but don't really know how to go about this. How can I make it clear that she has no say in my life without necessarily cutting her off completely? I don't actually think you need to go to the effort of saying she has no say in your life. I mean, why bother? She's just trying to cause drama. Don't let her. It's not like she can stop you from doing what you want to do. If she brings it up, again, just tell her you've already promised and don't break your promises. Enough said. I hope the wedding is wonderful. End quote. X has become an important part of my life over the last several years. She was there for me, supported me, etc. There's enough room in my life for both of you. The relationship I have with you depends on what you do, not my relationship with her. End quote.